Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, no longer part of the main Zelda timeline. I'm not surprised. Didn't I say something about a year ago? I think I did. All right, July the 4th, 2023. Let's take a look. Hold on. We'll get this. Destroyed. All right, story time.
Allow me to offer you my deepest apologies. On behalf of the Gerudo, for taking so long to accept your repeated invitations. It is our desire to be accepted into the protective embrace of your kingdom.
Sorry, spoiler here. Spoiler for those of you who haven't finished this game. I haven't.
I will accept your vow of fealty to the kingdom of Hyrule.
This is a reboot.
That a single male is born to the Gerudo
every 100 years, yeah.
Receiving such an appeal from you, a hero to his people and a king by birth.
It's a fucking reboot.
Well,
Ocarina of Time never happened.
Sure.
Nintendo doesn't care about your lore.
My honor.
That's it. I told you what I tell you. That's part of my, that was the penultimate and even the ultimate video in August of 2023. I said the same thing, that they're going to reboot the whole thing with those 3 games. Maybe not Calamity so much. That's from my playlist, Zelda Tears of the YouTuber. But now let's switch over to Starfox. Starfox artist feels Shigeru Miyamoto will ensure the franchise continues. This is not one of my oh-so-fun games, but there it is. So the article says, in the middle here, that fear that has been compounded by the fact that despite numerous rumors saying Fox McCloud and his team would return via the Switch, it hasn't happened yet. Well, it did. It just didn't happen. It couldn't happen without Ubisoft. And it couldn't happen without other Nintendo characters joining in the fun, right? Enter character artist Takaya Imamura, who was the one who helped make the original art for Fox's first. I follow him on X. You can give him a follow. In a chat with the gamer, he noted that Shigeru Miyamoto has a love for the series as well as for the one featuring Captain Falcon, as he feels that the living legend will keep the franchise alive. I seriously, other than the museum, I don't see how that's going to happen. But let's keep going here. And we say, for both those games, Shigeru Miyamoto was behind the originals, and he has very strong feelings toward the IP that he's created. But he also has he's a very busy person. So I think one of the reasons specifically for those 2 IPs why you don't see games coming out more frequently is because of the balance between what he has on his plate and his desire to be a big part of new games. In those franchises, it's just impossible to have regular yearly releases, or every 5 years even. This is just my personal feeling. So I think but I think one of those 2 games, Miyamoto has got strongest feelings for Starfox. So I think we'll get another game, film, or some kind of new development with the IP at some point, but I don't know when or what. So those are Imamura's words translated, or maybe he spoke it in English. I don't know. He further explained that he doesn't know when this might happen, isn't because he doesn't work at Nintendo anymore, but because Shigeru Miyamoto is very busy. So getting back to Fox McCloud, gamers do truly want him. Now, part of the reason I think that Starfox got on there, well, I think that somewhere, I read somewhere, maybe it was another article, that Miyamoto Sensei liked Thunderbirds. So he never wanted to be like dramatic, like Star Wars, Rogue Squadron. You know, Rogue Squadron is Rogue Squadron. But he liked Starfox akin to like Thunderbirds, where you had little puppets and their little ships. So, yeah, I love that. Thunderbird 5. But it's a puppet show, basically. So like little miniatures and stuff. Like it's almost like Power Rangers, but without the live action actors and stuff. Anyway, Miyamoto wanted to do he saw this, but he also saw the 3D polygons. He wanted to do 3D polygons on a Super Nintendo. Not yet waiting for Virtual Boy or the N64. So imagine Fox, and I can't believe he didn't make the Slippy Muppet. Like Jim Henson made the other 3, but not Slippy. But that's kind of what they were doing to promote Star Fox Zero, which did not do very well. Even if it's possible, I don't know how you could top the open world that's Starlink Battle for Atlas. I just don't. I want to see Star Fox 2, but with much improved graphics, and maybe somebody else can make something similar to that, where you're watching over the planets, you're multitasking, and it's done way better, and you do count the points. So something like Star Fox 2, but way, way more. Let's see what happens.